back. This is episode 4 of our Game of Thrones breakdown read.
It
Go to
is
Can't
4.
Count. So we just read the next 4 chapters. So we're gonna chat about them. Here we go.
Here we
Eddard
are.
chapter. I love Eddard. Ned, if you will.
Neddard. Neddy.
Neddard.
This was a good lore chapter. It was just Robert
Dakota
and
loves his lore.
lore dumps. Lore dumps make me happy.
What's not to love?
It's that good backstory that I need to fill out a world more in my brain. It makes it so that if I'm dropped in the world suddenly, I know where I am. I know what I'm doing.
Exactly. So we got some cool things background on like Robert used to be cool and like
back before he liked to eat a lot of things,
drink all the time, doing kingly shit. You know, he's just a king.
Yeah,
doing
now
king shit.
he's gained that freshman 30, but as a king.
Yeah, I thought it was funny when they're like, yeah, and then he like rode off really fast away from Ned, and Ned had to keep up on horse, and I'm like, just two men I'm picturing like on horseback, like, oh, hair blowing through the wind. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah,
But,
I mean, that was it. This chapter was interesting, but it wasn't like earth shattering. It was just some lore background. But Ned was like, "What happens if you find the Targaryen children?" And Robert's like, "I will kill them." And it was like, okay,
maybe let's refrain from killing kids. He goes, maybe
No.
let's not.
They have to die. It's like, okay,
all right,
all
then.
right,
Sure.
if that's how you feel.
Okay, guy. But yeah, that was I love that. Neddard.
And then the next chapter was Tyrion and Jon, and basically Jon's like, "This is not all it's cracked out to be. Why does this place suck? Why are the kids here stupid and mean?"
Yeah, because they're on their way to there, and they're like camping out, and Jon's like, "I'm gonna be on like watch," and he finds Tyrion just like hanging, or whatever you want to call their little podcast that they always end up
Bastard
having together.
chat.
Bastard chat.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, "This isn't going to be great," and Jon's like, "It's gonna be the shiz. It's gonna be
My
good."
uncle's there. He has a good time. He's a ranger. He's super cool. We always get like witty things with Tyrion where he just like says things like the whole making fun of people without.
Yeah, Tyrion and Jon. It's interesting that Jon always trades verbal blows with Tyrion when like Tyrion is normally just out, like at least what we've seen so far, he's just out talking everybody. But Tyrion and Jon do good with their back and forth banter.
I think they're growing. They're forming a bond,
A bond,
a friendship, bastard bond.
and then we have Medusa herself in the next
You
chapter.
really hate Catelyn.
She's just
Catelyn.
not a nice lady. I don't really know what to say.
She kind of gives Skylar vibes from Breaking Bad. I think we
Yeah.
talked about this, like,
Maybe she'll redeem herself. Maybe she'll like do useful things, but she's just unnecessarily mean to Jon, and I don't understand. It's immaturity.
it is a little immature. I mean, like I get it, like a little bit. Like I don't personally.
That's what
think
you
I
said
would-
last time I said this, and I was like, no.
I'm just letting you know. Also, she stops a murder, so that's kind of cool. Some dude is like, "Hey, everywhere's on fire," and then he comes in trying to shank another child death attempt.
Yeah, and she just grabs the knife, and her hands bleed bloody.
And then our boy unnamed wolf eats him up, rips out his throat.
Unnamed wolf.jpg jumps in and says, "Brrr!"
Essentially,
just like
that's
that.
what happened. And then you know what Caitlyn's like? She's like, you know what? I know my son was almost murdered. I'm gonna leave him, and I'm gonna take this knife to my husband. Hey,
I'm gonna put my
Somebody did this.
15-year-old in charge and leave all my children here. I'm gonna go track down who's the owner of this knife and take it to my husband."
Yep. I'm gonna take this to the nearest pawn shop and see what I can get. So yeah,
Questionable decision making by all the adults so far in this book, but
who else is making questionable decisions? I mean, the two siblings sleeping with each other is questionable.
child. Yeah, I guess maybe I just need to make my mindset more medieval.
We haven't really read medieval in a long time.
We really haven't. But
I
we
mean,
haven't
Bloodsworn
actually.
was kind of medieval.
We haven't done something that's
Between two fires.
medieval and grimdark enough like this. I don't know if grimdark's maybe the right word. It's just more realistic, right? Like he's writing about some of the harsh realities of being in medieval times that I don't think a lot of modern. You're looking at my cat back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hiding behind all the books.
Just waiting for her to push your book over.
She's far enough back. I don't think she will. Anyways, George R. R. Martin's writing about harsh realities that, like, I mean, Joe Abercrombie didn't write about this kind of stuff in First Law, and what's his face?
Because that seems more fantasy medieval. So far, this seems just medieval.
That's true.
Is what my
I guess we haven't really read anything like that. I guess Between Two Fires kind of had some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the same, like gritty, dark realism.
Yeah, so it's more realistic feeling.
The loss
It
of
feels like it
innocence.
could be a real place type thing and real
Yeah,
people as opposed
That's true.
to like,
We haven't seen anything yet that's like out of this world.
all right.
And then the last chapter of the week was Sansa, right?
Yeah, see, Sansa for me is my irritating character. She's just like,
You know,
she's so irritating. But I have
what
like,
it is? You talk and then I'll tell you.
say for me, it's a little bit of the show because I have her show voice in my head and like how she's depicted really well. Like she's exactly like the book. Everything she does is like verbatim, but like seeing it out, I'm like, you're irritating. Like she's like the goody two shoes child of the family, and she's just like, oh, Arya, stop! You must be a knight. She named her dog a lady.
Yeah. You know what? To me, you know why she feels annoying to me? She's the only one who acts her age and hasn't been forced to trauma grow up. Like, at least from like kind of my perspective, like Jon and Rob and Arya and even and Daenerys, like all the other kids we see have this like trauma maturity where they're like, I need to be better than I am and I need to be more than I am or I won't make it. Whereas Sansa's like the only genuine teenage girl and she's really annoying because she's a teenage girl.
I think she's written intentionally like that to have like a counterbalance,
Contrast.
but like it comes into play like quite a bit where I feel like it's done really well. Like she's irritating, but I mean it makes sense. I mean in this one she's all over Joffrey and she's like, "Hey Joffrey, take me this way." And then
we're not going to like Joffrey. I can tell. I don't like him already. He's just going to get worse. I can tell. This is going to be a long-standing relationship between me and Joffrey, which I say he's another awful character in like a real well-written way. But I can tell. I can see the writing on the wall. Awful Joffrey.
Joffle. I like it. Well, and he got schooled by Arya already too.
Yeah, she was
stole his super impressive awesome sword and chucked it in the river. And then her dog's
boink.
Like,
and then he was like, me, and she was like, get him, wolf. And Joffrey's like,
oh, my arm.
Yeah. Surely this will age well.
Anyway,
there you have it. That's episode not 3. It's episode 4 of R.Q. Reads Game of Thrones.
How are you feeling on it so far?
It's great. I slept on this for too long.
It's incredible that you haven't really seen any spoilers.
I have literally nothing. I have no bias, no perception of. No one's told me about. It's kind of incredible. No one's told me about Game of Thrones other than that the last episode like blew it. No one's told me about the books. I've heard that the show's great other than like the last season. I have very little information about anything. The only information I have is that like Targaryens and dragons. That's like all I've heard, right? No one's like told me anything. I just heard those two things.
Well, we're building a good base, I feel like. Reading it this, I guess, slow.
Yeah.
It's probably feeling a little bit painful. Because I know I read like our 4 chapters of the week and I'm like, I just want to keep going.
Yeah.
But, whatever. It is what it is.
Maybe it'll be like, I don't know, we got to keep the 4 chapters up. I was going to say, maybe we get to the end of the year and we've like done everything else we want to do. We round it out by like banging out whatever book we're on. But I feel like then we kill the 4-week thing.
It's a vibe. We're going to keep doing it. Anyway.
But there we
thanks
are.
For watching. That is episode 4.
Tune in next time for episode 5.
Oh.
RSQ